Ladies and gentlemen, Marvel champions all over the world, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be opening up a Quicksilver Hero Pack. We're going to be adding this to my collection. I have a plethora of heroes that I need to open. We're going to be opening this Quicksilver Marvel Champions pack here on the channel, unboxing it, just reviewing it super quick. And then we'll do a whole deep dive video in the next episode, breaking him down, rating him, and reviewing. So if you don't want to miss out on that, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe in this video to get all the notifications. And without further ado, strap on in because we're going into the den, the wolf's den of champions. Quicksilver pack here. We're going to open this up here. All right, Quicksilver Champions, Marvel Champions Hero Pack. Here we go. 60 card Hero Pack includes one complete pre-built Quicksilver deck, 32 new cards that can be added to any hero deck, and a Nemesis set featuring the powerful Avalanche. Marvel Champions score set is required to play. Core set is required to play. How can I even, does this like, oh, here we go. All right, little ASMR action here for you guys. Sorry for this awkward opening. Here we go. What's going on here? Oh my gosh. Okay. Safety first, everybody. Always cut away from you. Remember that for the future. Here we go. All you younglings out there. Boom. This is, here we go. So this comes in there. What do we get in here? A little pamphlet, a little sticker, the rules. FantasyFlightGames.com. Quicksilver. Put this off to the side here. All right, this is going to be the cool little poster that you get. Wow, he's running on water. Hey, that's dope. It looks like maybe Florida, maybe Miami. I don't know, maybe New York. Who knows? That looks pretty cool there. That's what you get there. And here's the rules, credits, Michael and Caleb. Here we go. Quicksilver Hero Pack. Subject to genetic experimentation as a child, Pietro Maximoff and his twin sister Wanda developed incredible powers. Now, with the ability to run faster than the speed of sound, Pietro is always racing to uncover his past and the road to the future. So, new keyword team up. That's going to be the new keyword. So we're doing a progression, remember. So we're going from the beginning of Marvel Champions all the way up. I have almost everything that's out of print. I don't have. So I'm missing just a few packs. But if I would turn the camera a little bit, and you would see behind me, you would see the plethora of product that I have of Marvel Champions that I'm going to open on camera for you so I can catch up, because I'm 5 years behind in the game. And as I was going through YouTube, just a little bit here, as I was going through YouTube, I noticed that a lot of stuff was like older, so I wanted to recreate my journey and my experience as if someone brand new was starting the game now. So I went the core box. I'm still going through the core box. I'm going to go through the cycles, open up, boom, 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 all the way up to tip tops, and this way I can download all these cards, all these new cards, to here. It makes sense? So if you're new, welcome. Make sure to subscribe and join me on this journey. And if you're a veteran, then guide me, show me the way. Give me some tips on what to do and what not to do, because you've gone through it. So let's help each other out. Alrighty, without further ado, new keyword team ups, because I don't know what this keyword team up is. The team up keyword names 2 characters. To include a card with team up keyword in your deck, your chosen identity must match up with one of the named characters. Additionally, a card with the team up keyword cannot be played unless both of the names, heroes, allies are in play. Okay, cool. So that's what team up means. When a card with Insight X keyword is revealed, place X threat on the main scheme. Okay. Piercing. An attack with the piercing keyword discards any tough status card from the target on the attack before dealing damage. Okay, cool. Ability running through. With the protection aspect, use Nerves of Steel to never back down against even the strongest attack, or sidestep on enemy to damage it. When the going gets tough, call upon the enigmatic warlock to aid in defense or the self replicating multiple man to overwhelm the enemy. Awesome. All right, so it gives you a protection thingy. We're going to go ahead and pop this open here. This here is pretty old. You can see the dust on there. LOL. Did I just LOL? How old am I? Well, hey, some more action here. Here we go. Oh, I just have too much fun, man. I love doing this. I love YouTube. I love you guys. I love these cards. Should I smell them? Oof. It smell like old cardboard. But here we go. Whoa, this looks cool. I love the blue on this, like the blue, navy blue, and then the baby blue. My favorite color is baby blue, so this is cool. Whoa, always be running. Okay, cool. So you get 4 copies of that. Double time maximum velocity. I'm going to do a whole breakdown. X cyclone. So this is stun X enemies. Okay, so that's what that means. Serval industries. Accelerated reflex. Friction resistance. Hyper perception. And then reinforced sign-in. Okay, multiple man, multiple... What the heck? You can use multiple mans, huh? All right. Okay, that makes sense. He's multiple man. Warlock, am I recording? Yes. Okay, cool. Never back down. Sidesteps. These are 3 here. Armored vest. We have some of those, I think, already. Nerves of Steel. I think that's a new card for me. Order of Chaos. This is the team-up card that I got with Wanda. Okay. Adrenaline Rush. Discard Adrenaline Rush. Your hero gets 1 attack until the end of the phase. Okay, kind of cool. Discard Civic Duty. Your hero gets 1 thwart until the end of the phase. It's an upgrade. Interesting. Need for Speed. Here he is. Extortion of Seismic Proportion. Avalanche is a 4 attack. Alright. Earthquake. Stop. And then these are the cards here. Brute Force. Sense of Justice. United We Stand. And Beat Up. Okay. So, this is what we get in the pack here. We get Quicksilver. Looks pretty cool. I'm just going to go and run through these here really quick. Super Speed. Look it up. He's a hand size of 5, hit points of 9, 1 attack, 1 thwart, 1 defense. So, not the best stats, but I'm pretty sure there's a reason for that. I love the artwork on this card here. It looks really cool. Super Speed response after you use one of Quicksilver's basic attacks, thwart, attack, or defense. Ready him. Limit once per phase. Okay, so cool. So he can thwart, and then he can ready, and then he can attack. So that's kind of cool. Pietro Maximoff, looking at some Yeezys here, buying some Nikes. Superpowered siblings, action. Discard 2 cards from your hand. Draw 2 cards. Draw 3 cards instead if Wanda Maximoff is in play. Okay, that's kind of cool. Plus, he's got Wanda here as well as the ally. 1 attack, 1 thwart when you use one of the Scarlet Witch's basic attacks. Discard the top card of the encounter deck for each boost card this way. Wanda gets 1 attack. 1+1 to that power of the use. Okay, so if I were to attack, I discard the top card of the encounter deck for each amount of boost. If it's 4, I do +4, so it would be a total of 5. Okay, that's kind of cool. All right. How does that look? Is there a glare there? Kind of. There we go. Always be running. So you got 4 copies. One more could have been Wakanda Forever. So this is probably the Wakanda Forever. Ready Quicksilver. Okay, so you can just constantly ready him. Play 1, constantly ready him, ready him, ready him. All right, that's interesting there. I mean, he only does 1 damage. 1 attack, 1 defense. So that makes sense. That makes sense. If there's a way to juice up his defense, I can just be like, hero action, ready, defend him, and then just defend again, then defend again. Or if there's something that has like a lot of like tough, attack, attack, attack. Okay, cool. Let's continue on here. Like I said, I'm going to do a deep dive later. Double time. You get 2 copies of double time. Choose to deal 2, remove 2 threat from scheme. Okay. Maximum velocity. Hero, you get 2 toward 2 attack defense until the end of the round. Okay, cool. So that's how you juice up his stats. Cyclone, stun, X amount of enemies. Okay. Oh, so if I pay 5 and there's 5 minions, just say there's 5 minions, right? Just say there's 5 minions on the board. If I pay 5 resources for this, that means I stun 5 enemies. Gotcha. Sun Industries, Exhaust Server Industries, Shuffle 2, Quicksilver cards from your discard put into your deck. That's actually pretty good. And oh, it's Alter Ego, okay. Quicksilver gets +1 defense. Oh, this is an upgrade. Here we go. After you ready, Quicksilver ready this card. Exhaust Friction, generate a mental resource or a fighting resource. Wait, so resource, exhaust, generate a fighting. And then I attack, ready Quicksilver, friction resistance, ready friction resistance. Oh, cool. After you ready Quicksilver, ready this card. Okay. Gets 1 thwart and gets 1 attack. So these are the extra things here. Cool. All right, we'll do a whole breakdown of this later. That's going to be your Quicksilver. Cool. All right, you get 3 copies of Multiple Man in here. Can you see that there? Multiple Man? Maybe if I move my fingers, you can see it, right? There you go. Multiple Man. All right. X Factor. He is Response. He's a 4 cost, 1 thwart, 1 attack, 2 health. Multiple Man. Response. After multiple answers play, search your deck and hand for a copy of multiple. Search your deck and hand for a copy of multiple and put it into play. Shuffle your deck if it was searched this way. So, hold on. You're telling me that if I have 2 in my deck and I play Multiple Man, and then he enters play. I search my deck to play for another Multiple Man. Response. After Multiple Man enters play, I grab another one and put him in play. You're telling me that's what happens there? I special summon 1 each time? That is wild. That is actually super cool. It's like a spam. Wow, Multiple Man is insane. That's really cool there. Okay, I really like that. I mean, yeah, he doesn't have the best stats, but that's 3 meat shields. Cool. Awesome. Multiple Man is all right. Warlock here. X Factor. Spend a mind source, a resource, heal up to 2 damage from a Warlock. Okay, so you can constantly heal with him. That's kind of cool. Never Back Down here. 3 copies of Never Back Down. Hero Interrupt Defense. When you defend against an attack, you get 2 defense for this attack. For this attack. If you take no damage from this attack, stun the attacking enemy. That's actually pretty cool. You can stun him. Wow, okay. You get 3 copies of those there. That's pretty cool. You get Sidesteps is what the box was saying. Defense, when you would take any amount of damage, prevent 3 damage of that damage. If you paid for this using a energy resource, deal 1 damage to the enemy. Okay, so that's how you do damage back to the enemy. 3 copies of Sidestep there. Here, okay, this is what I was looking for. I forgot to, but this is an upgrade that you can do. Play under any player's control. Your hero gets +1 defense. Pretty good. Potentially, you can get Quicksilver to 4 defense. Skill here, exhaust nerves of steel, generate an energy resource for defense event. Wow. Play under a player's control, max 1 per player. Nerves of steel is actually pretty busted. Wow, okay, so that's the combo there, right? Yeah, because if you play this for this, you deal 1 to the enemy, and you prevent 3 damage. That's actually pretty good. Cool. All right, I'm going to have to make a protection deck. I've never played protection yet, so that's going to be awesome. Order of Chaos. Here we go. The team up card. When a treachery card is revealed from the encounter deck, cancel its when revealed effect, then deal 2 damage to the villain. There, you can only play 1 team up per deck, so that's kind of cool. Then you get your generic Energy Genius Strength cards. Here is the precon deck. Adrenaline Rush. You get 3 copies of Adrenaline Rush. Discard Adrenaline Rush. Your hero gets 1 attack until the end phase. It's an upgrade, 1 cost. Civic Duty. Discard Civic Duty. Your hero gets 1 thwart until the end phase. Kind of the same thing as the Adrenaline Rush there. All right. Then we got the Obligation, which is Need for Speed. Give to the Pietro Maximoff player. You may flip to alter ego form. When it says you may, do you have to? Choose exhaust Pietro Maximoff, remove Need for Speed from the game, or exhaust your identity. You cannot ready your identity until your next turn ends. Discard the obligation. Obligations are so wild, but I like that they added those into this game. It makes it kind of cool. Extortion of Seismic Proportion. Insight 1. When revealed, place 1 threat on the main scheme. Okay, cool. That is where the insight is. Avalancheer is the Nemesis. Brotherhood of Mutants. Insight 2. When revealed, place X threat on the main scheme. Each player must choose to either take 2 indirect damage or exhaust your identity. That's kind of wild. Attach to Avalanche if available. If you cannot, attach to the villain. Reduce the damage attached to the enemy takes from each attack. Exhaust your hero, discard this card. Vibration Resistance. We got 2 copies of the Treachery Earthquake. Boost. Choose to either spend fighting resource or exhaust your identity. Insight 1. When revealed, place 1 threat on the main scheme. When revealed, discard 2 cards from your hand and exhaust your identity. When revealed, discard 2 cards from your hand and exhaust your identity. Oh my gosh, Earthquake is like savage. You have to exhaust anything that makes you exhaust your identity is like the worst in anything here with Marvel Champions. So I'm going to go ahead and sleeve this up. Go ahead and do a comprehensive review there of Rate and Review Quicksilver. So this is going to be the subscriber subscription notification reminder. If you guys are new here, make sure to subscribe. We're trying to grow this channel. Love Marvel Champions. If you love Marvel Champions, go ahead and subscribe. This is the stop. That is the whole pre-con deck here. All right, these are the extra cards that we get. We get 3 Brute Force. Your hero gets 1 attack. Your basic attack gains piercing. After you make a basic attack, discard Brute Force. So this is a one-time piercing plus 1 upgrade. We got Sense of Justice. Play under any player's control, max 1. Exhaust Sense of Justice. Generate 1 mine for a thwart event. Okay. Costs 2 to play that. United We Stand. Play only if your identity has the Avenger trait. Hero action, heal 1 damage from up to X friendly characters. Heal 1 damage from up to X friendly characters. To a maximum of 3 characters, where X is equal to the villain stage. Wait. You heal 1 damage from up to 3, where X is equal to the... Okay, so if the villain is stage 2, 2 characters get healed for 1. It's free. Kind of good. I don't know, it's free. Beat 'em up, deal 1 damage to the villain, and each minion engage with you. Okay, just 1 damage. Good for Ultron to get rid of all those bots if you're like, got a bunch of bots or something, I don't know. Cost 2. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be the pre-constructed deck and Quicksilver. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Dark Matter Wolf reminding you that you matter. For more review videos, go ahead and check out this playlist here, and YouTube thinks that you're going to like this video right here. We'll catch you in the next video. Peace.